Hi there. We've recently transitioned from spring into summer here in Alberta, Canada. And with that, there have been a lot of stories on the news and in newspapers and such about bear sightings and bear encounters for hikers, and even in towns. Near Canmore, Alberta, they were reporting the other day that they've had a lot of encounters with bears this year, either bears wandering into town or bears just being on the outskirts of town, both black bears and grizzly bears. And that reminded me of a story that I thought I'd share with you today about the time the bear hit me. Yeah, you heard that right. Let me explain. So many years ago, when I was still driving, I was traveling from Winnipeg to Toronto, and I was just leaving Sudbury, Ontario, and it was the wee hours of the night, probably about 2 or 3 in the morning, because for some reason I like to drive at that hour of the day. So I was just cruising out of Sudbury. It was a 2-lane road going each way. And as I was traveling down the highway, there was this bear that was running in the other lane. And as I passed the bear, I'm kind of watching, thinking, okay, just stay where you are, don't move. But the bear didn't apparently hear me, didn't understand me, or just plain didn't listen to me. And just as I was about clear of him, the bear came over and switched lanes and actually hit my car, and it hit it hard enough to rock it on the chassis of the car. But I kept going, and I thought, wow, okay, I guess I better tell somebody about that. So I drove a little further, and I pulled into a Tim Hortons that happened to be open in the middle of the night. And I walked in and I asked the lady behind the counter, where's the nearest OPP detachment? Because I just got hit by a bear and I want to tell the cops about it. And she said, you hit a bear? And I said, no, the bear hit me. It hit my car. And she's like, oh, well, did you get out and see if it was okay? No, it's a bear. So no, I didn't. And she's like, okay, well, the OPP is just a little further down the road. Okay, fine. So I get back in my vehicle, drove a little further down the highway, and pulled into the parking lot of this small OPP, Ontario Provincial Police detachment. And it was this little white wooden house type structure. And I got out of my car, went up, rang the doorbell because the door was locked. And this officer was coming towards the door, and he's kind of looking at me kind of curiously as he's walking up, because he's probably thinking, what's this guy doing here at this hour of the morning? So he opens up the door. He says, how can I help you? And I said, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I was traveling down the highway and I got hit by a bear. And he said, you hit a bear? And I'm thinking, this is becoming a running joke. No, the bear hit me. It actually rocked my car. I see, and I took him over and I showed him. I said, see, there's actually a mark on the quarter panel of the car where the bear hit me. And I said, so I thought I'd just let you know in case, there's an injured bear somewhere that, you might want to deal with. And he said, well, how big was the bear? And I said, well, its shoulders were up to about the same height as my side windshield. And he said, bear's fine. Okay. So I said goodnight. I went on my merry way and didn't think any more about the bear, except to tell a fun little story about the time the bear hit me. I'm Christopher, and I'm on this planet for fun.